Hello, everybody. How we doing? So my name is Jennifer Holzhauser, and I'm going to train everybody today on vendors, what vendors to use, when, how, the whole nine yards. Okay. So who's new here? How long has everybody been here? Because so let me introduce myself. I've been with Archer for 4 years, a little over 4 years now. What am I? Triple IATN earner, um, quadruple gold. I'm a travel agent, just like you guys. So, all right, we have a couple new ones, couple long ones, a year, 14 months, 3 months. All right, perfect. Okay, so 3.5 years. Awesome. I love it. Guys, you're not going to know everything. I don't know everything. Okay. Everybody know that. I don't know everything. You don't know, you won't know everything. Um, wow, my thing's messing up. I won't know everything. You won't know everything. So that's the fun part about it is that we're always consistently learning, okay? Continuously learning too. Um, Holy vendors. There's a lot of them, right? There are tons of vendors. So there's even more. I was going over them last night. I had to help, get help with, from some of them. So, no, we don't, Laura. No, I had to get help from other agents. Can everybody hear me? Sheba said she can't hear me. Okay, you can. Awesome. Okay. Um, yeah, holy vendors, right? There's a ton of them. Okay. Preferred vendors, we have what, over 133 vendors, plus we have vendors that, we can work with that might not be in the back office or in the travel cafe. We can book through vendors, guys. We can book through them. Okay. As long as they're set up through Archer Travel, we can book through them. All right. Um, First, I'm going to go through, let me share my screen because I'm going to hit on VAX first because VAX is perfect for packages. All right. If you're going to package something, like if you're going to have flights, hotels, travel protection, transfers, all of it, the whole nine yards, VAX is perfect. Um, Getting Tulum to show up on the flying list in Cancun. I want to see just Tulum. Okay. I have not booked just Tulum yet, so I don't know. I don't know what that airport code is. Is it TUL? I'm assuming. I don't know. Um,
No, I don't think so, but it's just super expensive to fly to Tulum, and it's two connections from Portland, Oregon. So it's like Portland, Dallas, Miami. No, it's Portland, Dallas, Cancun, Tulum. So
yeah,
yeah.
I would do just Cancun Airport then on that one.
And that's why I'm having a hard time getting just Tulum to show up. I see it in there like randomly, but I want to know how to filter it to see just that location.
Okay, we can do that off offline
Okay.
because I didn't prepare for that.
No problem.
Yeah, because I've
Sorry.
not booked Tulum. I'm not for sure, to be honest with you, Liz. But yeah, I do want to look into that though, so that's good. Laura said it's TQO is the airport code. Thank you, Laura. I would not have done TQO on that one. But okay, so vendors right now, we're just going to focus on this. When you have like if you want to package something for clients, like Liz is packaging for, Tulum, they need the flights, they need the hotels, the travel protection. Always include travel protection when your clients are flying out of country. Okay? If they say, "Oh no, we don't need it," yes, they do. Right? If they say, "No, I don't want it," absolutely not. I will make them sign a waiver or I won't even book it for them. Because if there's an issue and your clients have to go to the hospital or something, um, they're out money. If they don't have that travel protection, Cancun, Punta Cana, Dominican, none of them, Bahamas, they don't care about your health insurance. They care about that travel protection. That's what they care about. So if they don't have that and you have to go to the emergency room, you're going to be paying out of pocket. Your clients are going to be paying out of pocket. Okay. And I'm talking like $12,000 out of pocket. All right. So that is one reason why I always add it. If they don't want it, I say, here's a waiver, don't come to me, or, I'm not going to book this for you. You're on your own. I mean, that's just how I am because I don't want that, stress or that hassle and, to go against me as well. So, um, I'm doing Vax right now for this all inclusive, right? Because a lot of us book all inclusive. So I'm going to do Vax right now with this. This is um there is a waiver somewhere. I think somebody has a waiver. I know I have one somewhere in my things. Um, so this one I just did St. Louis to Live Aqua. Okay. When you do Vax, I don't want to mess this up, but when you do Vax, there are tons of different um vendors that you can use, right? Right here in the drop down box. There are tons of vendors that you can use. There are Apple Vacations, FunJet Vacations, Travel Impressions, Southwest Vacations, Blue Sky Tours, United Vacations. You can even do your Universal Studios, Busch Garden, Discovery, SeaWorld, all of these, okay? When you package a vendor together, I always compare FunJet, Travel Impressions, Apple. Those are the three I compare. If I have Southwest flights, I will add that on there. If I have United flights, I will add that on there. Okay. Southwest is obviously Southwest flights. United vacations, obviously United flights. All right. Now I went ahead and did three comparisons here. So when you do these quotes, when you enter in what you're looking for, flight and hotel, the departing St. Louis, going to Cancun, the dates, two adults, the promo code, they'll automatically give you the promo code. Sometimes you have to enter it in. And right here, I always add that travel protection right there. Okay. So then I go here. Oh, good, Sheba. Okay. So then I will come here. It'll show my recent searches, right? I have travel impression. I have FunJet vacations. I have Apple vacations. Okay. What is going on here? All right. Travel impressions, FunJet vacations, Apple vacations. Okay. You can only compare three. So we're going to compare the three of three. All right. And right here, it shows everything that you have. Travel impressions, flight and hotel, St. Louis. Make sure they're the same flights. Make sure you're at the same room. Premium, Ocean View, One King. Live Aqua, two adults, July 29th. Everything's the same. Same flights, 86, 86, 86, 87, 87, 87. Okay. Now, this is everything we have on. Shared transportation, travel protection, shared transportation, travel protection. This one, notice it has the shared transportation down here, and I could not add travel protection onto my Apple. All right. But right here is the total for everything. So you're going to pay for travel impressions, $4,087.95. Your commissions, $523.38. Right here with FunJet, $4,087.95. Commissions, $530.48. Apple, you notice it's $38.62.08, right? But remember, it doesn't have the travel protection. Okay. So the travel protection was $220 for both of these for two adults. So, I mean, in a sense, you can just add $220 right here. So it'll be $40.82. So a little bit cheaper, but also it's cutting back on your commissions would go up a little bit. But honestly, for this one, what I would do is do this FunJet vacations because a lot of your clients don't know FunJet. They don't know FunJet. They don't know travel impressions, but they all know Apple, right? A lot of them know Apple vacations. So I think I always would do just FunJet or travel unless Apple just really like stuck out and said, this is the one I want. So for this right here, between these comparisons, I would select FunJet vacations. So 4087, notice it's the same price, but the commissions are less or a little bit higher in FunJet. You're going to get different prices for each vendor. A lot of times we say travel impressions might be a little bit higher, but their commissions are higher. On this one, they were the same exact rate, but FunJet's vacation commissions were higher than travel impressions. Okay. So what's our job as a travel agent? To research, right? Our job is to research. We want the best for our clients. We want to give them that best price available that we find. We want to give them the best service available. I mean, our job is to research. So how am I going to research? Through Vax, I found the best price, the best, best everything all around, right? Right here. Has the transfers, has travel protection, has everything. So now I'm going to go to Expedia. I'm going to go to Expedia tab, and I have the same thing, the Live Aqua, okay? It's the same flight that I did. It's the same hotel, same room, the king bed, ocean view room. Look what TAP has it for. 46, 48, 48. And the commissions were only 278.91. And when you go to TAP, sometimes I notice on this one I can't, but normally I can. You can add the transfers at the bottom, but you cannot add travel protection on TAP. Okay. So when you're doing an all-inclusive or somewhere packaging out of country, you cannot add the travel protection on TAP. All right. So we see this is 46.48. And what do we have it at Vax for 40.96? All right. So already TAP is out of the water. We're not booking through TAP because that is way higher. So next we have for all inclusives, I do Vacation Express. Okay. Vacation Express comes in a little bit less. It's 43.72. It has the share transfer and it has the travel protection. You have to add these on here. Okay. You have to go in and add them on there with the transfer. If you want to do round trip private, you can do a luxury private, or you can do shared, but you have to come here and add. All right. You don't even have to click add. You just click what you want. Make sure though, it's going to update now because I clicked it. Make sure you remove what you want to remove. So I added the private. We're going to remove the share. All right. But again, the same thing, same package. It was a little bit higher in Vacation Express than it was in Vax. So I am going to still use Vax for this one. All right. So for this package right here for these clients, I'm going to use Vax. Now, you can also use Pleasant Holidays for, to package your vacations together. You can also use Journeys. So if you guys are taking notes, take notes. Okay. So for, packaging your vacations, you have Vax. Compare it between Apple, FunJet, Travel and Impressions, Southwest, United, however you want to do it. You have Expedia TAP. Always compare any price you see with TAP. You have Vacation Express. You have Pleasant Holidays. You have Journeys. Journeys is a sister to Pleasant Holidays, and they have more of the luxury brands. Okay. Do I prefer booking with Vax or Vacation Express? What transportation company does Vacation Express use? I have always booked with Vax because I personally have found Vacation Express to be more expensive. Just like this example right here, I found Vacation Express to be more expensive. Some agents love booking with Vacation Express. Okay. Absolutely love it. I don't. I've done everything. I do everything through Vax. That's just how I am. I know Amstar transfers do Vax. I'm not for sure. I want to say it might be Amstar through Vacation Express too, to be honest with you. I was going to see if I can see, but yeah, I think it's Amstar through Vacation Express as well. So, all right. So that's packaging. Okay. That's just your all-inclusive packages right there. All right. Yes. Oh yeah. Deposits. Thank you, Rachel. With deposit, you can do a deposit with Vax. If your booking is 45 days, okay, let me start this over. You can do a deposit with Vax. See this one, the deposit is $620 total. All right. Your payment in full is due 45 days prior to departure. Okay. 45 days prior to departure. So if our clients were leaving on June 8th, today's May 8th, if our clients were leaving on June 8th, they would have to make the whole payment. Okay. So if you're booking out further in advance, they can always make a deposit to hold that room, right? To hold their flight, hold their room, hold everything. And then they will have until June 14th to make that deposit or make that full payment. So if they want to pay so much every week, they can do that. If they want to pay the whole thing before the final due date, they can do that. Now, one thing we talked about on the team meeting yesterday, put this in notes, is I always put this a week ahead. So the June 14th will be the final payment due. I will tell my clients final payments due on June 7th. Okay. Or like whatever that Friday is. I don't know what date that is. But if it's like June 7th is on a Sunday or a Saturday, I'll even move it to either that Friday or that Monday. All right. Many reasons why we do this is because if it's June 14th and June 14th falls on a Saturday, maybe falls on a Sunday, your client's card, they need approval from their bank to pay the remainder $3,400 because a lot of cards have credit like caps on them, right? For what they can pay, daily limits on it. They have to get a hold of the bank. It's a Saturday, it's a Sunday, the bank's not open, right? So, I mean, it's up to Vax if they want to keep it or if they want to, cancel out this whole reservation. Okay. That's why if there's any type of issue at all, okay, this way you're giving your clients, they're not stressing out on that last day. You're not stressing out on that last day. You're giving yourself a little break. Okay. If something were to happen on that Friday or whatever, you have the 7 days, to handle it. Right. So that's why we do that. Okay. So hotel only. Now, this is a lot of people ask us, how do we book hotel only? Okay. There are many, many different options for hotel only. All right. Obviously, you can go to TAP and book hotel only, and we'll do this too. TAP, Expedia TAP, they have different tiers. Okay. So, like, I'm going to just do Live Aqua again because that's what we've done. So, Live Aqua, and we're just going to do those same July 29th through August 3rd, those same dates. Okay. Two travelers, search. Expedia TAP has the commissions built in. They're different tiers. So if you see a basic is 6%. If you see basic plus, it's 8% commissions. If you see premier, it's 11% commissions. If you see premier plus, it's 14% commission. Okay. So a lot of times when I do book hotel only, you can filter it right here, like basic, basic plus, premium, premium plus. Okay. See, like right here, this hotel 28, I don't even know what that is. It's premium plus. This Live Aqua is basic plus. Okay. But sometimes too, in the rooms, I don't know if this is going to be here or not. On this one, if we're lucky, it is. Each room has its own different category. Like some of the we scroll down here to rooms here. My internet's messing up. Sometimes a room will be basic plus, sometimes a room will be premium. Like, see, these are all basic plus, but this one's premium. See what I mean? So each room is kind of different on what it is. See, basic plus, and it'll tell you the commissions. You click on the eye, and it'll tell you the commissions right there. But yeah, so each room. So be like kind of, watch and be on the lookout. So this one's premium. So it has that 11% commission. So again, as researchers, yes, you found a hotel for your clients. They know what they want. But now you have to research it, right? Because Expedia TAP might have this room. We're just going to do this Ocean View room for $3,500, right? What if we go to Room Res? I'm going to go to Room Res here. Now I'm going to type in the same thing, Live Aqua. Cancun. We're going to do July 29th through August 3rd, 2 adults. This I have not compared. So we're all doing this live here. Right here. Now, I want to tell you right here on RoomRes live or on RoomRes Archer special rate is 11%. Never, ever, ever book the online rate. Okay. Always, always, always book the Archer special rate. It is 11% from your total amount. Okay. So 11% from your total amount is Live Aqua or is RoomRes. Okay. And it'll even tell you too. So we're going to come here and we want the premium ocean view, right? Partial, premium ocean view king bed. Double partial ocean view king bed. Double ocean front. Double. Partial premium ocean view king bed right here. Book this room. Okay. 11% commission. Sorry. Archer rate is always 11% commission. Look at this. RoomRes has this room by itself, right? If they just want the hotel only for $28.72.27, and there's $315 commissions built into that. So it's 11% of that $28.72. Okay. 315. What do we say TAP had it for? $28.72. That same oceanfront premium room, one king, non-bed, ocean view. $34.65.46. And that's 381 commissions built in. So yeah, 30 or 30, yeah, $34.65 with 381. And what was RoomRes? I have too many tabs open. 28.72 and 315. So which one would you guys book for your clients? This RoomRes one, right? Yes. So another hotel only, Beds Online. I don't have access to Beds Online. 4 years in, and I still don't have access to Beds Online. Yes, RoomRes, right? But now what you can do, so Beds Online, if you have access to Beds Online, compare it to Beds Online. Beds Online has 14% commissions built in. Okay. So those are all great for hotel only. Another one you can check, obviously, for hotel only is Evo Plus. All right. So Evo Plus is amazing for hotel only. You add your own commissions to that. So that's what we call instant commissions. Okay. So if you don't want to wait until your client travels to make the $300, go to Evo Plus, check to see how much it is, compare it, to what like your clients would see on Expedia, on Priceline, Travelocity, whatever. And then, research, you can add your commissions to that. So Evo Rewards as well. Evo Rewards. Everybody seems to forget about Evo Rewards. They have hotels only on there as well. Okay. So Evo Rewards, it's the same as Evo Plus. It's instant commission. You can add your own commissions to it because they're wholesale rates. All right. Hotel only, you can also book directly with the hotel. When you book directly with the hotel, I know Marriott is 7% commissions if you book directly with Marriott. Okay. So if you find a Marriott hotel on RoomRes or on TAP or on Beds Online and it's 11% commission or 14% commission, but if you want to book it directly through Marriott, it's only going to be 7% commission that they're going to pay Archer. Okay. When you book directly with the hotel, make sure it is a commissionable rate and make sure that you give Archer's IATA number at the time of booking. Okay. Because I've done this before. I had actually, it was quite a few, rooms booking. And I called the hotel and I was like, hey, I need this many rooms, blah, blah, blah. They booked it. And then I'm like, wait, was that commissionable? I'm a travel agent, do you need my IATA number? And then she said, let me get the manager on the phone or let me get the manager in here. So the manager called me back and he's like, well, since we already booked it, and I can't add your IATA number now. So I pretty much, what they did, it was a Marriott. So what they did was give me like 20,000 points or something extra on top of that. But yeah, so I did not get those commissions because they could not add those on. I don't know if that was just an excuse or whatever, but they couldn't add them on. I do want to go back to packages. A lot of people always forget about Delta Vacations. It's like One Direct or World Direct or whatever. Delta Vacations and American Airlines Vacations. Okay. If you have clients, wanting to fly on American or wanting to fly on Delta, always check those two. All right. Compare to them. I try to do Delta Vacations this week. I have clients flying to North Dakota. The Fargo was not in Delta. The Fargo airport code, they couldn't fly to it. So I couldn't book it through Delta. I couldn't compare it. But always check Delta Vacations and American Airlines. All right. So that's pretty much the packaging in the hotel. Is there any questions on that part? Yes. Yeah, we went over United and Vax. If you're flying United flights, check United Vacations and Vax. If you're flying Southwest, check Southwest Vacations and Vax. What to do if a client finds a cheaper rate, say booking.com? That's a great question. So we're researchers. We cannot beat every single price. Okay. Know this. Know this already. We cannot beat everything. Okay. Um, we're not selling. How do we answer this? We're not selling our prices. We're selling our services. So if your clients find a trip, they want to go to Cancun and on booking.com, they have the flight and the hotel. They don't have the transfers, right? Unless they add them. They don't have the travel protection, right? If something were to happen to your clients, okay, um, they have to call 1-800-booking.com, right? If something were to happen to your clients and they book through you, they can call you. It's not a 1-800 number. You're an area code. Okay. So you're going to help them. I know, I'm going to take Jody, for example. Um, Jody, for example, had clients in Jamaica. A toddler got very, very sick. They had to be life flighted back. Okay. I don't know if she wants me telling this story, but I'm telling it. They had to be life flighted back to the States. Their toddler was that sick. If those clients book through Expedia or book through booking.com, not only would they have to worry about their trip canceling and getting the refund back and all that, they also had to worry about their sick toddler, right? Being life flighted back to the United States. Guess who took care of everything? The travel agent did, right? Jody did. That's what we do. That's why we sell our services. We don't sell just a price. Like you found it for $100 cheaper. Okay, if that $100 is that important to you, then book it. Book it on your own, right? If you have an issue, I'm sorry, I can't get into your booking because you didn't book through me. Okay. That's what we do. Um, I don't know. I went through Delta, Ben, and it was not in there. World Direct, like I'll show you. Flight Fargo, not in there. FAR. And I did the destination code. What gave me a list 1 point. But yeah, Fargo's not in there. But yeah, I was doing a flight and hotel. I wasn't doing a flight and car. I'm doing a flight and hotel. I'm not doing multi-vacation, multi-destination. See, it's not in there. Oh, well, Delta.com, yes, but Delta Vacations, it wasn't. Okay. So speaking of next is multi-destinations. All right. If we have everything taken care of on that, Speaking next, we're doing multi-destination. So multi-destinations, if you have clients leaving St. Louis, they want to go to Los Angeles and then stay for a couple days in Los Angeles. They want to fly to Hawaii, stay for a week in Hawaii. They might want to fly to Tahiti, stay for a week in Tahiti, and then fly back either maybe to St. Louis or they want to stay in Dallas for another week and drive back up to St. Louis or whatever, right? However they're going to do it. You're not going from place to place. You're going from A, B, C, D, E. Okay. So multi-destinations is amazing. We have a training on our website for it. Multi-destinations, you're going to use VAX and you're going to use multi-destination. Pleasant Holidays has multi-destinations. Delta right here, or World Agent Direct, Delta Vacations, they have multi-destination that you can use. Vacation Express, they are new, so I have not done that one yet with multi-destination. If you want to do an international trip, you want to piecemeal an international trip together, like if they want to go to Europe or whatever, Europe Express can do multi-destination. Okay, so hope everybody's writing all this down. Cruises. Cruises, we book directly with the cruise line. Okay, directly with the cruise line. All right. So river cruises. There's tons of cruise lines out there. All right. So I'm just going to do what came to my head at the last minute. River cruises, you have AMA Waterways, Viking, American Cruise Lines. Okay. Those are the top three I can think of. Ocean cruises, you have One Source. So One Source is our travel agent portal. It's with Holland, Princess, and Cunard. All right. One Source equals Holland, Princess, Cunard. Okay. Cruising Power, that's the travel agent portal for Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, and what's the other one? I completely forgot. Then you go to, or if you want to do Carnival, you have Carnival Cruise Line, it's Go CCL, Virgin Voyages, NCL, MSC, Margaritaville, Disney, Viking, Globus, they have Avalon Waterways. Okay. So cruises, you're going to book directly with the cruise line. All right. Theme park tickets. I don't do much theme park tickets, but theme park tickets, you're going to book Disney at Disney, right? Disney for travel agents. Universal Studios, we did that. You're going to book those through VAX. Okay. SeaWorld, all these fun stuff. SeaWorld, you're going to book through VAX. All right. Right there. Busch Gardens, Universal, SeaWorld, Sesame Place, you're going to book those through VAX. Okay. Now, also, do not forget about your Evo rewards. Evo rewards, instant commissions. Okay. You can always compare what Evo rewards has it compared to what Universal Studios has it. Okay. You're not going to make, if you're, it might be $5 or $10 that you might be able to add on to that ticket to make, and still save your clients money. So you're not going to, be a millionaire overnight by booking tickets on Evo rewards or whatever. But if you're booking 20 tickets, if you're booking 10 tickets, like, nickels and dimes that up. Also tickets at work. Don't forget about that one. Tickets at work. You can book those theme park tickets there as well. Okay. Guided tours, group tours. All right. There are tons of group tours. Okay. Tons of them. Each person loves each one differently. Okay. You're going to tend to find that you like a certain vendor more than another one. Okay. I absolutely love Colette. My favorite group tour out there is Colette. Love them. They're the easiest to work with. Okay. You can literally call them and they're like, done. Okay. The easiest to work with. All right. I have clients leaving Saturday for a group for Colette. Cannot wait until they go. I'm so excited for them. You have Trafalgar. You have Brendan Vacations. You have G Adventures, Kensington Tours, blah. What's going on here? Exotica, Avanti, um, Go Away Travels. Go Away Travels is a custom group, so you can customize the trip. Brendan Vacations, you can customize that trip as well. Okay. A lot of these with like Colette, Trafalgar, Kensington, they're guided, they're grouped. So they're already put in place for you. Okay. Um, you have Chow, you have is it Wendy Wang? Because she's the brand new one. I think it's Wendy Wang. Culture Holidays. Um,
Wendy Wu.
Wendy Wu, thank you. um, is it Avantgarde? Ethan was telling me about this one last night. Avantgarde with Downtown Travel. Um, Globus, Avantgarde. Okay. And that's through Downtown Travel. Globus is both guided and independent, so you can do whichever one you want. You have Savatis, you can do group tours with it. Viator, you can do group tours. Insight Vacations, Cosmos, and that's through Globus. Okay, so there's a ton of them. You're gonna find your favorites. All right. Um, Groups. Okay, groups for hotels. So if you're booking 5 or more rooms, okay, you're going to do 5 or more hotel rooms. You're going to do a group ease in FunJet. All right. So this means they're going to give you what you're going to do is apply for the group ease. They're going to say, yes, I have minimum of 5 rooms. You have to have the 5 rooms. Okay. Kensington will also make custom trips and private yachts, pre and post cruise, as well as shore excursions. Thank you, Cindy. There you go. Kensington's a good one. Okay. Groupies in FunJet, you have to have a minimum of 5 rooms. Minimum 5 rooms. Okay. If you have those 5 rooms and you get the groupies, what they're going to do is give you a code, like a discount code. You're going to enter it in whenever you do your VAX. You're going to enter that in right there on the promo code. Okay. Whatever code they give you. And then it'll discount each room. Okay. You have to have 5 rooms. If one cancels, if one doesn't book, you're only booking 4 rooms, you're going to be charged that discount code back to your client's rooms. All right. So I usually do this if I have like 6 or 7 rooms that I know I'm going to do. If you have 10 or more rooms, this is where you're going to do a contract in FunJet. All right. Again, a lot of this I do when like I'm packaging, if I have the flights, hotels, if I'm packaging stuff, you're going to do the contract. All right. What's going to happen? You're going to apply for the contract. They're going to make you sign the contract. Anytime you sign anything, before you sign anything, send it to Jose at Archer. All right. I think it's still Jose, isn't it? Send it to Jose at Archer and he will go over everything for you. Okay. I even did this. I booked a wedding by itself and I had Jose look over it. Anytime they sign anything, all right, have Jose look at it. Okay. Especially if you're booking those rooms, you can book rooms directly through the hotel on a group rate. What you're going to do is just reach out to the sales department and get that group rate available. Again, make sure you're using commissionable rate. Make sure you give them your IATA number. All right. And always, always send that contract to Jose. Okay. Because if you sign and it's not a commissionable rate and you've already signed it, you're not getting commissions. Okay. You're doing all that for free. So always, anytime that contract, send it to Jose before you sign it. Trains. We have a lot of different trains available. I just did one with rail bookers. They were so easy. They were so easy. I went to rail bookers, put in what my clients wanted. I did not like what they sent me at first. I talked to my clients. I told them, I'm like, I don't like this. I know you guys aren't going to like this. I don't like this. So this isn't going to work. Let me call them. I called them, got the girl on the phone, and she's like, oh, here, we'll do this, and then we can do this. I mean, like, did the whole train package together, like over there on the phone. She said, here, let me email it to you, send it to them, let me know what it thinks. Okay. Um, so rail bookers, they can customize it for you. Amtrak vacations, it's kind of the same. They work together. Rail bookers and Amtrak vacations work the same. Rocky Mountaineer, I know those are good for the West Canada things. They all kind of work together on that. Rail Europe, it's a 20 guest. Rail Europe is for 20 guests, is what Yifeng was telling me about that. They're good for your, obviously Europe train destinations. Um, Vacation rentals. This is where this is gets kind of confusing with these vacation rentals. There's a lot of places, guys. I'm only just what I remembered off the top of my head last night. I know there was a spot in Discord. I didn't even think about that till just this morning. But so with vacation rentals, there's Red Awning. Okay, these are all have commissions built in as well. So Red Awning, you have Top Villas, Vacasa, Villas of Distinction, Rental Escapes, Expedia Tap has vacation rentals. Again, with the different tiers, the basic plus, so always check those. RoomRes has a limited supply of vacation rentals. Plum Guide, okay? A lot of times what I'll do is if I see one that my clients like, like they want this one, and some of those like on VRBO, they have a funny name to them. I will just copy that name and I'll Google search it and I'll see what the prices are, for them. Okay. And then I'll search for it in Red Awning or Picasso or Expedia Tap or whatever. All right. You can book through VRBO, but if you book through VRBO, you're going to have to add instant commissions to it. Okay. Because commissions are not built into VRBO. Car rentals, if you need car rental only, RoomRes is great for car rentals. Expedia Tap is great for car rentals. Okay. Beds Online, Downtown Travel, they're 8% commissions for domestic car rental, 12% for international car rental. Okay. Evo Rewards, instant commissions. You can do Evo Rewards for car rentals and just add an instant commission on there. Again, always compare, research those prices. Direct with your Archer website. Your clients can do their car rental on there, and you can book directly with most rental companies. Okay. Transfers, you can with transfers only. If your clients just need a transfer, you can go on Tap, Expedia Tap, RoomRes, Beds Online, Downtown Travel. Downtown Travel is 12% commissions. Viator, it's 10% commissions. Get Your Guide, that's 8% directly to you. So it's 8% commissions that Get Your Guide is going to pay. They pay directly to you. They do not pay Archer, they pay directly to you. Okay. They also have an affiliate link as well. Excursions. So any extra fun things your clients want to do. Viator, obviously. Project Expeditions. RoomRes has excursions. Beds Online has excursions. Expedia Tap has excursions. And again, Get Your Guide has excursions. Okay. Viator, Get Your Guide, Project Expeditions, they all have those affiliate links. All right. Travel insurance. Does anybody remember what Alicia said yesterday on our team meeting about that travel? It was 25% commissions. I cannot remember which one she said. Faye, okay. Faye through Travel Joy. That wasn't what it was though, was it? 10 Leg, obviously, they have 17% commissions that they're going to pay directly to Archer Travel. Alliance is 26% commissions. Travel Guard, okay. Travel Insured International, TII. Yifeng just said Faye through Travel Joy, they pay 26%. Travel Safe pays 25%. Is that what the one she said? I think it was Travel Safe. And they pay 25%. Is what Cassidy said. Okay. That's the one. Okay, perfect. Travel Safe. All right. And then Visitax, your clients are traveling to Mexico, They have to pay the visit tax. That's Travel Core with a K, Travel Kore. All right. And then it's not a huge amount of percentage built in, but it's a little bit. So that is all I have. That's 2 pages of notes there. Does anybody have any questions on any of that? Because that was a lot of information. And before we go through questions, I'm going to end this. All right, I'm gonna stop recording. Okay. Oh yeah, the baby quip. Um, your clients for traveling for baby things, it's an affiliate link. Baby quip. I just added it on my Facebook, my social media. So baby quip, if your clients need anything for their little ones for traveling. So, all right. So I'm gonna stop recording. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And all right.